Hey everybody, I've had several requests to generate some more speed item groups and share those. So I'm going to go through, if you're familiar with how to create those and stuff, then you can go ahead and just look at the paste bins in the description. I'll post those there, and so you can just import those groups. If you want the operations as well, that's fine. I don't think I have anything big as far as operations in there yet. So I mean, I'm still in the process of creating this. So I'll probably take another hour or two after I've made this video to finish out the groups. So there is that. So that's part of the reason why I haven't created these, is because it is kind of a tedious process. But let me go through the process so that if you want to do it yourself or if you want to add to it later, because what I've found is that a lot of these items have multiple versions of them. So you'll have, like here, a 603 Chord of Harmonious. There's going to be a bunch that have different stats. So there may be 4 of these at the 603 level that have speed on them, but they're different, different secondary stats. So each one of those is different. So it's kind of makes the list really big. But let's start with just the Rebel Spike stuff. So we'll do search for Rebel Spike. So I kind of go through the process here. So we're going to I'm going to copy that. And then you come up here to the base group. Well, let's get ready for this first. So let's create another group. I'll call it leather. And then I'm separating these out in case somebody wants a little bit more variation in the speed. If you want specifically Rebel Spike ones, then that might be something you want to do. So anyway, so come up here. We're going to search for Rebel Spike. So here we've got, luckily, only 35 items. So I'm going to just quickly kind of go through here, eyeballing it. If I see something with speed, I'll stop and deselect it for this particular grouping. And sometimes you can go faster or slower. It just depends. Sometimes I can read it better or not, but sometimes you can just go through it and you'll see the speed items pop up, and you can kind of go back and forth. So however you want to do it, if you want to create one of these of your own, that would be great. Or when you go through to add to it. So basically, I just want for this set, I'm going to take out all the non-speed items. So let's just go through here again, because I kind of butchered this and I'm talking. I can't do 2 things at the same time. So okay, I've deselected that. Okay, so these are all going to go in my non-speed items, and they're leather. So I'll just select that and move those. So I should have the few speed items that I had here. I'm going to unselect that and then change this to, and I wish this would stay the way I had it, but for whatever reason, it's every time I seem like I go through this process, it resets this. I have to go back out and do that. Okay, so that's basically how you create it. So one way to find speed items, which it might be if you're looking for something very specific, that I want leather, and well, you don't really have a choice here. It's either leather, plate, mail, cloth. They did add so just a reminder, undermine.exchange. You can go to your server, but in my case, I'm going to Area 52 because that's one of the biggest servers on the US side. I figured they'll have the biggest selection on the auction house, so I'll grab everything that has speed and create my groups from that. But you can also, if you're looking for something like a ring, whatever, shield. So yeah, there's some of this stuff I don't even know, but it's like, okay, hey, they've added some new items. It used to be all the spinners stuff, uh, deep dwellers, and that's all the older stuff. So anyway, so where was I? Okay, so you've created your group. You've moved this stuff in, so now you can go browse. So I want to just look for, I'm going to do a shopping scan and look for anything with this. So I've noticed that for whatever reason on my system, but when I select these, I'll get this, it'll do that, and if I don't quit out, oh, see, I get an error. So I think at some point, for whatever reason, TSM just doesn't like it. And maybe it's a Blizzard thing too, but I don't know. It would be nice if TSM could fix it, but yeah, basically I have to reload at this point. So I think that's mostly it. So I'll create the lists, I'll create the groups, and I'll post. I'll probably just post it all together. The speed and non-speed items. And if you're just interested in the speed items, one of the problems that I see is once you add all the non-speed items to groups, you click on here, it takes a little while. You can see there's a ton of stuff here that I've got in here already, 1,781 items. So you may not want to bother with this stuff, but then again, if you plan to update the list at a later time, let's look at Earthforged again. So let me browse Earthforged. So I'll look at all the Earthforged stuff, and then if I go to groups here, nothing should show up in this group here, Earthforged. And I think I put like a 590 on there. So when I did it before, so I limited it to the 590 and above, but you can see these are items that have been added since I created the list, probably like an hour ago. So there's more stuff showing up all the time, and that's part of the reason why it's like I don't like doing this, because it's they're always adding new stuff, and it's just little bitty. Those are both 600 of Aurora. This one has 833 haste and versatility. This one has less haste and more versatility on indestructible. So it's like they're always adding more and more stuff. So it's kind of a never ending. It's just that's why I don't like it. So if you've stuck with this video so far, God bless you, because this is how a little nerve-wracking it is to look at all this stuff and get these groups created. So, but y'all asked, so I'm going to try to provide y'all with at least something that you can work with. So anyway, have a great day, and y'all have a great weekend too. Bye.